Welcome back to Take It From the Top. It is Friday, December 29th. Keegan is holding that pose well. This will be the official first video podcast that we have. So not just long form video, but we will be making clips from here on out. So make sure that you are following on the YouTube, the Instagram at TFT Podcast. So
don't forget the X now.
That's true. Yeah, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. But
don't give it to you.
So you'll find us all active there from here on out. So this is exciting.
It is.
This is just we're just getting started.
2 months ago, insane
facts.
But yeah, dude, we're finally setting up. We're getting things right, and now we want to get some clips going. But it'll be a journey. Tag along. We're gonna make some clips. We're gonna make some memories, and we're gonna keep driving. We're not going to keep driving. We're going to keep grinding.
Yeah.
But not like that. We're just grinding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just grind.
Yeah.
That's it. But I want to hear me out. Hear me out on this.
I'm listening.
Okay. Before we start any news, okay, we watched that game last night. Browns, you did it again.
Yeah.
You did it again. And this is the point that I'm trying to make here. They not only clinched, but they made a statement.
Yeah.
And that was scary to me. Njoku had 130 yards on 5 catches.
Yeah. Well, by halftime, I thought he was going to put up a Shannon Sharp stinging stat line, bro. I thought it was going to look crazy.
Listen, I almost called it with Elijah Moore. Now, I didn't know Amari Cooper was going to be out.
Yeah.
But I was still saying, give him 80 yards and a touchdown. He had 68 in a touchdown. So I was, maybe not 68 exactly, but he was in the 60s.
Yeah, 60s with a tutty. So
with a tutty.
I feel like he still made a statement, though. I feel like that's still a statement.
If it's your former team, you got to go out there and score, especially if your number one's not out there.
100%.
So it's a fun time to be a Browns fan, man. So this is a stat that I saw this morning, which shocked me. Joe Flacco has more passing touchdowns
than the Jets' entire
season.
Yeah,
in just 5 games?
Yeah, 5 games now.
13. Yes, 13. The Jets have 11 all season.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they were tied before the game because he had 3 this past game and then Trevor Siemian had 1. So they were tied 10-10 and he played 4 games before this last game.
It's just sad. I mean, it's Breece Hall's second year.
I know.
And I'm already like, get out.
Get
but
out.
Like, I say that with every guy.
Yeah.
But he has, at least at this point, it seems like every week he's getting 60 receiving, 60 rushing.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can really do about it, especially with, what do you have, 20 opportunities last night as well? Jeez,
just a beast.
Man. He is a beast. So we didn't think it was going to be that high scoring.
No.
We both, if I go back to it, we both had the score of, I had 28-13, you had 30-17.
Yeah.
But it went even 10 points higher than what you said.
Yeah.
So this is interesting, man. It's an interesting little streak that they got going on right here, and people are saying Super Bowl.
Yeah, I feel like they made a statement because I feel like everybody's worries going into like the playoffs was how's their offense going to be, because I feel like nobody's really questioning the defense. The defense has always been there, but they were like, is Joe Flacco going to be able to pull through? And going up against the Jets, which are a top 7, top 5 defense, like overall, he just went out there and balled. So after this game, I don't look at the Browns and say I'm worried about the offense because Joe Flacco's been in for 5 games now and he's looked like an MVP, to be honest.
Super Bowl time.
So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they made a run. Maybe not Super Bowl, but...
And there's still a chance that they can make it to the 1 seed.
Yeah.
I saw. There has to be some finagling going on.
Yeah.
But if it has to run through Cleveland... They're not an away team at all.
No.
They're a home
team.
And if they have to...
If someone else is playing in Cleveland first round, wraps.
It's going to be like Arrowhead a few years ago, where it's like you got to go through Arrowhead, and it's not fun to play there.
Yeah.
C.J. Mosley, after the game, talked to Flacco and was like, who would have thought that you would have been chanted this, chanting your... The fans would have been chanting your name after a game like this. It's just... It makes you kind of want to turn away.
Yeah.
Well, if you're a Jets fan, you're like... If we had Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers, it's like you're looking at a whole different team, and especially what Joe Flacco did last year. I get he was like he is now. He just didn't have the defense like they do now for the Browns.
Yeah.
So, man, fun times. So, this was another thing that I saw here that Dak Prescott and the Cowboys could possibly agree to a new contract this offseason that could pay him anywhere from $55 to $60 million per season.
What?
Yeah, and both sides are excited to get a deal done. Thoughts?
I will forever not understand a player keep increasing their pay. Like if you really want to win, I feel like I would be the player that would just be like, if I'm Patty Mahomes, give me $20 million a year. Let's go get some other guys.
Well, you see it now. You see it in certain other reconstruction in certain contracts.
Few players do it.
That they do it.
Tom Brady was one of them, and everybody's like, "Oh, why do you win 7 rings?" It's because he didn't overpay himself to the max.
Mahomes reconstructed his contract. Aaron Rodgers gave $60 million back to the organization.
Yep. I know. Travis Kelce did it a few years ago.
Yeah, and that's insane.
Yeah.
Especially where he's at in the market.
Mm-hmm.
There's just guys that are willing to try to go win.
Yeah.
And a deal like this, where you're saying 2-year, $110 million contract, is absolutely insane to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it means that's not all guaranteed. So we're thinking maybe $60 million guaranteed, the rest incentives. But I'm excited to see what the Cowboys do. Not so much Dak does, because I think the Cowboys will sign him for a year or two, but I don't think it's going to be insane. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be like $4 or $5 million. $4 or 5 year contract. I think it's going to be 2 or 3 year max.
Yeah.
I don't believe they're going to push him until he's 34, 35.
I agree.
So, okay. All right, here we go. We got the Commanders. You want to hear about some Commander news, or do you want to skip it?
We can briefly talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it. Commanders are interested in Caleb Williams. That's a duh.
Yeah.
That a team is interested in Caleb Williams.
Yep.
But this is the thing. Sam Howell is the most sacked quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
It's not a quarterback issue.
No, not at all.
It is an O-line issue.
For sure.
Why? Why, if you're the Washington Commanders, why do you go and draft Caleb Williams and think that fits your squad? Why do you think that fixes anything?
I don't know, because even from like mid-season, I feel like we've been saying this too. It's an O-line situation because compared to the other rookies, I'm pretty sure Sam Howell's like top 3 in like every statistical category.
Yeah, he's a slinger, dude.
Like we said it a few weeks ago. We would be happy if Sam Howell was on the Jets or the Patriots.
Yeah.
Like with how he's been playing, like I would want just a rookie that's fearless out there just slinging it. But because if he had any better offensive line to give him like half a second more each play or something, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So and I've never been a guy to just blame everything on one guy. I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
Like every sport's a team sport. I mean, that at least we talk about. Tennis ain't, sticking to racing, whatever. I don't care about that. But and then we talked about it like last week again with media. Media will flip on someone so fast. Like Sam Howell could have a game where he throws for 5 passing touchdowns and no interceptions, and then like the next week throw for like 0 passing touchdowns and 2 interceptions, and then everybody's like, "Oh, flip. He's a bust.
Yeah,
gotta get rid of him."
That's just how the media rides, dude.
It's insane, dude.
It is insane, but that's all right. I think that because they have the 4th pick, I don't believe they're going to trade up.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to trade down because of knowing, I mean, unless they go get Jaden Daniels or Drake May.
Yep.
Which I think Drake May and Sam Howell, they came from the same school. They look like the same guy to me.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't think they'd get Jaden Daniels.
I know.
I don't know. That'd be weird to see, but that's all right. We'll see how it plays out in the offseason. So I'll move on to other news. We have Trevor Lawrence is ruled out against the Panthers.
It's his first missed start, isn't it?
It is. Oh, wait. It might be. No, it might be.
I think it's his first official missed start in his NFL career.
Yeah, and now this might impact my predictions for this week a little bit. I really believe that there's going to be a little changes with these new pieces of notes that I got here, but also the other one is that Jalen Waddle
I saw this.
ruled out against the Ravens.
Yep.
This knocks it down for the Dolphins 100%. The Dolphins do not play as well when one of their guys
exactly,
are out. And I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
It could be Waddle, Hill, Raheem Mostert,
Yeah.
Devon Achane.
One of the main pieces gone. It plays a whole lot different.
Whole different. So we'll see how that plays out. I mean, Tyreek is great, but Ravens defense is amazing. So that will be a fun little game we're going to have Sunday. So that is my notes. Do you have anything?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through, and I just saw bouncing back to the Browns. Elijah Moore was hospitalized overnight due to a concussion.
Oh, okay.
So that just dropped 3 hours ago. I don't know if you saw that or not, but
you said he was released, correct? Because he's released from the hospital.
Oh, you saw that he was released.
So that's
okay.
good. Actually, I have a few more because I'm here.
Go for it.
Elijah Moore has been released from the hospital.
Okay.
That's good news. Kadarius Toney out for the second straight game.
Yep.
That's a blessing for the Chiefs. Michael Pittman's cleared to play the Raiders. So this gets some more impact on my predictions as well. Except for that, man, I mean, Jamar Chase is questionable versus the Chiefs. So that's going to be, I don't know. T. Higgins is really freaking good.
Yeah.
But I think Jamar Chase versus a Chiefs secondary is always like 100 yards.
Exactly.
And a touchdown.
Yeah,
so
not even close.
that's all we got for.
I got.
Oh, you got some.
more,
you always hit me with a jab. It's always like, yeah, go ahead.
So, C.J. Stroud is set to start versus the Titans. I don't know if we talked about it. Can't remember. And then also Will Levis is also set to start versus the Texans. So rookie battle for final game of the year.
Yeah, I don't know why they started Tannehill last week.
I don't know why either.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
But all right.
Yeah.
That's exciting for this upcoming week. What do we have for a segment this week?
Okay. So it was my turn. Hopefully I can explain this well for everybody. But my turn, my idea that I came up with was when you were a kid playing sports, which players did you want to model your game afterwards? Which stars did you want to be like when you were a kid? Like kind of that realm. So it can either be like 3 for only one sport or do like 2 for a bunch of sports, like however you interpreted it, we can do that. So you want to start with like a quote unquote less important sport for us and then get to more important, or how do you want to do it?
Less important? That you're setting me up for failure there with
so
that
like
guy.
let's do basketball. Let's just do basketball for you first. If you did basketball.
Okay. For basketball,
yeah,
this is a guy that I grew up watching. That I didn't really loved watching him play, but I didn't really respect him until I got older. So looking up to was definitely Tim Duncan.
Really?
Tim Duncan was a guy who was just go get 25.
Yeah.
Not say nothing. Like he used to just compliment guys while he was playing. Always like even keel, just hanging out. Nothing that had to do I don't think we've ever seen him get physical, fighting wise, ever. And him with Popovich was like a Brady with Belichick,
for sure.
And that's why I was like, oh, I kind of like that.
Okay,
I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. I did not put Brady on this, so that's why I'm putting Timmy D in, because it was the same mindset.
Yeah,
so,
okay, that makes sense though. The more you explained about it, like Tim Duncan out of your mouth was just like straight out of the right field for me.
Were you waiting for like Charles Barkley?
Yeah, for real. Like with someone like that.
Meta World Peace.
Straight violence. Though.
Yeah. So that's the one person that I could always, and it was always fun watching them guys. The fundamental, they had the European basketball.
Yeah, Spurs basketball,
elite.
Yeah, unbelievable.
So that's what I had for basketball, at least. So go ahead. I'll let you hit
do my basketball.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I went a different round. I picked like 4 for basketball.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, you'll get the gist. So like the top for sure was Jason Williams, White Chocolate, because smaller guard my entire life. Like you got to be able to like throw flashy passes. So I grew up doing like the elbow pass, behind the back pass, do all that stuff. So he definitely helped me model my game and was like, okay, I can play if I don't even score. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because like I was never a big scorer. I always liked passing more. I always thought it was more fun. So Jason Williams was definitely like one of them. And then like same exact thing, Pete Maravich, even though he's a boomer. But Pete Maravich, he was like the same thing, just an earlier Jason Williams. Gotcha. So I watched like the documentary and like the movies on him as well. And then the last 2 kind of more nowadays,
Oh, okay.
Is still D Wade. Heat fan, and then D Rose, because I always liked, my favorite players to watch are always the not smaller guards, but guards that are just can jump through the roof.
Yeah.
So young D Wade and D Rose were just the funnest for me to watch. And then like people like now are like, oh, do you like John Morant then? His play style, I love watching John Morant. He just does so many stupid things outside of basketball.
Like what?
No, nothing. But
yeah, man, they actually do play a lot. The peak of D Rose,
unbelievable,
and then the downfall,
is
one of the most outrageous, like mind-boggling things. Of guys get hurt, but I mean, except for guys like KD who have torn stuff and have really like been out for the season, we haven't seen a whole lot of injury this year.
No, not superstars either.
No,
so that's been good.
That's been good. But when D Rose,
I know, man,
absolutely, his legs just collapsed. It was like MVP to 6-man. Yeah, like nothing crazy after that, and it was what a time. Yeah, man. Yeah,
I know.
Man. I understand it. So, because I thought the next two guys I thought you were going to complete the list with Jason Kidd and Steve Nash. Because you started off.
No, I know.
You know,
but
what I mean?
Like because when I was young, I was just so small that I was like I wanted to pass. So like I just like Jason Williams and P. Merritt more than Steve Nash and Jason Kidd. Yeah. And then D Wade and D Rose was the aspect of me. Like I always wanted to dunk. Like that was always my goal. But then I ended up like growing to a good size. Okay. At least for stinking Class B basketball, you know what I mean? But so that, like when I tell people like if I had like a play style, it's a hybrid between Jason Williams and prime John Wall. Like that's how I play.
Yeah, because you don't really like be getting boards like that.
Not really, unless like I need to. Nowadays, it's changed though. But
that's because of I think you probably were a board guy before your knee problem. Do you think that like that aspect was like
not really? I'm probably more of a board guy now than I was in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because now I can just jump way higher than everybody else. So I'm just gonna go get the board.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So we got basketball out the way. Where are we going with? Where do we want to head?
We can end on football. Just
end on football?
Yeah, end on football. Okay. So we can go baseball next.
So I'll go baseball here. These are two guys, different eras, but same play style in my opinion. Okay. Jackie Robinson, 100%, and Ricky Henderson. Okay. These two guys were small ball gods, dude. Yeah. They were so freaking good. And I think a lot of people undervalue being able to make your way on the bases without anyone having to hit the ball. And that's one of the aspects I wanted to key in on because I'm a smaller dude and I wasn't just going to go 450 dead center. Yeah. I was a guy that was going to be like, once I get on first, you're going to meet me at third. And that's just because of watching Ricky Henderson. That's the reason why he has the record is because of the way he read pitchers. He read the rhythm, the routine of all these guys in the league, and he ends up getting 3,000 stolen bases. Yeah. And if you see his peak years compared to the guys now, not even close. Yeah. I mean, we just saw Ronald Acuna do something where it was like 70 stolen bases and like 50 home runs. Yep. That's absolutely outlandish. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Yeah. But Ricky Henderson was getting a cool like 100 stolen bases a year. Yeah, he was him. And that's insane. Like you could know that he was stealing. Yeah. Like, pitch out.
And it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. And I even believe like if you had Yadier Molina, the best arm of all time.
Yeah. Oh, great heavens.
In my opinion, he was one of the best catchers of all time, but just as a defensive catcher. But if you even had him throwing down on a pitch out, you're not catching Ricky Henderson. Yeah. And Jackie Robinson, I just love the adversity at that time, and I like him being able to take any situation he had and not make it anything it was. Because you saw like there was things that he went through. And this is based on the movie. This is based on clips that I've seen. This is like, you weren't going to see, you know what I mean? You're not going to see a whole lot from that time period. Yeah. But he went from what he knew and was comfortable with and knowing where his potential could have been to being uncomfortable in a whole different element and has changed the game forever.
Yeah,
forever. I mean, and now, I mean, we talk about like who is it? Roberto Clemente as well.
Okay.
So he's one of the guys, and this is all having to do with if you're good and you know who you are.
Yeah, 100%.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Like, and you might be uncomfortable, but that's what I love about these two guys specifically, was that they're just small ball guys and they made the most out of every situation. Yeah. So that's what I got for baseball. Okay. So let me hear it. So do not say Derek Jeter.
No, absolutely not. I was not the corny kid that everybody's like, I want to be Derek Jeter. No. So I also, Ricky Henderson, I also was a massive base stealer. Like, so.
That's on your list?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
I
want to switch mine.
I'll switch mine.
No, you're good.
But so yeah, I'll throw another one. But my entire Little League career, goodness gracious, my dad was my baseball coach.
Okay.
So I mean, it only lasted like 7th grade, but
that year.
No, those years were crazy though. I'm like, you ask anybody from Little League during those times, straight domination. I'm not gonna lie.
Could you hit a home run in Little League?
No, not at all.
Really?
I wasn't strong enough. Yeah, like my entire career, no home runs, but I had like 5 inside the park ones.
Dang.
Like that's like I would always hit the fence like all the time, and then I was just faster than everybody else.
Low key, dude. I peaked in Little League.
Yo, no, for real.
I was him.
I peaked in Little League, like straight up.
But that's the funny thing, because I would have thought for you that would have been light work, and then eventually, like Little League,
because I was tiny. I was, dude.
Man,
like I'm like people can't believe it how small I was.
Yeah,
because like now I'm just a good sized human being, but I don't like
what is a good sized
I don't like saying my height because I don't want to just be like, oh, guess how tall I am. Guess how tall I am.
If I was your height, I'd be like, nah, I'll reach that for you if I was at the
I don't want that. I don't want that.
I'm sorry, you need help?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like standing over like someone's mom, just be like, I'll get that for you, midget. So
okay,
yeah,
okay.
So whatever. I'm a tall human being, whatever. But my entire life I was small. Is like that's why my baseball career in general ended 7th grade because I was a pitcher, and then also I played third base as a lefty. Oh, I know.
Your dad?
Talk about dominance.
Your dad was having you play third base?
Because we had potatoes on the field, and that's how dominant I was. I was out there, best player of the league, a third baseman lefty. That's dominance. When I wasn't pitching, though. Pitching was my main thing.
Dude.
And me and my dad, we had a system. I would look over to him, and he would he would tap his head for fast, like full throttle, like mid for middle, low and for like change up. And the change up was crazy. So like me and my dad just straight dominance. But I also like I won like many games by just every single pitch stealing bases because my dad would also give me the signs every single time, and nobody was like outgunning us. So that's why Ricky Henderson's on.
Okay.
But I'll also go the cliche Mike Trout because I liked playing outfield towards the end of my career.
Yeah.
And this will also foreshadow my NFL pick as well. But so I liked being center field because I could cover a lot of area.
Okay.
So I'll go Mike Trout as my substitution for your Ricky Henderson. And then my real pick was Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can see that. Yeah,
just the swag.
Just the swag.
Just the swag.
I like Mike Trout. So like when I was growing up, it was always me playing like center.
Yeah.
And then I grew up to like freshman year, sophomore year, and I played shortstop.
Okay.
And then I went up to senior year, played short. Like I played second and short.
Yeah.
And then college was like second base. But then I was like, this is like whatever. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
But like then I got out of the college phase and I went back to the outfield because when we started playing, I went to third because of you know who being at short because that was his team. So I was like, this is your team.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And then when he tore his ACL, I went to short.
Yeah.
And I hated it. Like, I don't like playing. So then so one of the guys ended up leaving the team. And then I played center. And now, dude, I love playing center.
No, I love the outfield.
Like, it's just like I get to hang out with my homies, be out there, say whatever you want. No one hears you. Anyway.
No,
like
it's amazing.
You could say whatever you want.
It's crazy.
Like half the time, I should be canceled, not allowed on a team. Type deal. And then they'll be like, "What'd you say?" I'll be like, "You're hearing stuff."
Yeah, it was the wind.
I didn't say anything.
It was the wind.
So like, I just love it out there.
Yeah, me too.
But I can get why Trout is up there. I think it's every kid that's really up there because like he's just a unit.
He's just.
It pisses me off. He's a unit, dude, and he's running like he's freaking Ricky Henderson.
I know.
Like, dude, you have the broadest shoulders.
Exactly.
I know. And
he's just an animal.
Like the Swiss Army knife is Mike Trout. So
yeah, man, that's so funny because like, I grew up like pitching only, really. Like that was like my main thing forever because everybody was like, "Oh, like you're like the only lefty like out here. Like you got to pitch," kind of deal. So like me and my dad would throw pitching like for hours, like after school and stuff.
Chilling.
Yeah, and then like when we got to like I don't know what your little league style was, but our quote unquote majors was like the first 2 years were pretty rough. Our team was garbage. So like that's why I was playing third. Because they would just get drilled to left line and nobody could ground for crap. So that's why I got shoved there. But like my last year of Little League, it was basically just pitcher. And then when my like count was up, I would just go to center field.
I like that.
So
that's nice.
And then like once like, because like our backup pitchers were not good either. So I would have to go back in like the next game and stuff. But
I went to Cooperstown for a week.
Yeah.
So I did that for a week. You said did you go?
Mm-hmm.
So was there anybody that you knew of that went that week? Because I have the biggest flex in my career.
When I was that young, like
you just be
I was in my own world.
Just ice cream pops and
literally, bro.
Like okay, so I remember we walked around, collected pins and all that.
Yeah.
So like that bag right there is all my pins from Cooperstown, right? And my brother met Johnny Baseball, who was the man who ran the whole thing.
That's so
And
cool.
My brother was like, "Yo, let me get one of them pins."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I don't got it." And he's like, "You're lying." And he's like, "All right, you can have one." Like he got, so it's in there, right? And so we talk about all the time. He's like, "Oh, he's like, I know Johnny Baseball. Like me and him are boys. We've been boys for 10 years now." I'm like, "All right, dude, like chill out." Yeah. But Albert Pujols, his son was there that week.
Really?
And we watched him play.
Wow.
He must have been 6 foot at like 13.
Yeah, like there's always just one kid that just you're like, "Can I see a birth certificate?"
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like I am 12. Like no, you're not.
Yeah.
So like the thing too was we played a team down in Florida, and I was in center, right? And we're like, "Oh, they might be all right." You know, like we're so delusional.
Yeah.
New Yorkers are really delusional when it comes to like, "Oh, we would kill a Florida team."
No, they different down there, bro.
No.
Can I make a statement right now?
Yeah.
I think the New York sports scene is so overhyped. I'm not gonna lie. We might be the worst in every sport. Well, not the worst.
When it comes to the top 3, like top 4, like us, Cali, Texas, and Florida,
we're getting smoked in all sports by all 4 states.
Any of them,
100%.
We're worse than probably like Illinois.
Yeah, we're getting
Michigan,
smoked by all of them.
Like all of them.
All of them.
I promise you. And we're not counting the city. City does not count. Okay.
I'm gonna keep it $150. I'm gonna even count the city. Like I don't think.
No, I know, but it's just like the city.
Yeah, I know.
It's just too much garbage.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
I feel you.
You can't really
for sure.
So, but the one thing about it is, so we're sitting. I'm waiting for the game, and I walk in. They walk in. I'm like, okay, they're not crazy. Like I was waiting for like 6'4" dudes to come out talking about they have 2 kids, and I'm like, all right. Yeah. So we go out there, they start hitting home runs, whatever. At this point, I'm just staring at the wall.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's gonna go over the wall, so I might as well be friends with it. And then they come up again. I'm like, wait a second, these guys all hit it righty. Why are they hitting lefty? They came up, their coach told them, come hit lefty, and then they kept hitting home runs. And so I'm sitting there like,
different, man.
I'm like, can I go home?
Yeah. Like I don't belong here.
That was the first week I had Mountain Dew Code Red, and I was like hooked on it for like a week.
Yeah.
So I was like, one Code Red right now. Really edged the nerve right now of wanting to just punch a wall.
Yeah.
But it was such a blast, dude. But
man,
we got to move on
to the NFL. Final
Are we moving to the NFL? Because I have a college one. I have an NCAA football one.
Oh,
that I looked up too.
Okay, I have one. I have one off the dome. I can do it too.
I think we're both agree. We'll say it at the same time. One.
We're not going to.
2, 3.
Reggie
Tim
Bush.
Tebow. Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
As I told you, we were missing.
So Tim Tebow definitely was that guy that made me want to go to Florida. 100%.
Yeah. Oh, but, yeah. I agree.
But then also like looking back at it now. Like, I loved him then, and I'm like, holy crap. Like, the dude led a bunch of felons to a national championship. Like, let's just call it what it is.
Yeah, let's just be real.
But it's crazy. That halftime speech, when he was like, hey, I'm going to get in here. I was like, all right, Tebow, like, chill out. And then he started, like, actually making guys hype, and I was like,
he might be the greatest motivational speaker I've ever seen.
let him cook.
Yeah. You're just like...
Like usually most guys can't be doing that.
No, I know.
You know what halftime speech I really like? Cam Newton's. He's like, there ain't no more. Rocking back and forth. He's like, ain't no more rest of games. We gotta win this game. Rocking back and forth.
Bro, you ever hear like a Jameis Winston like speech, bro?
Dude,
he said
the one in the huddle.
Yes. He said we're gonna eat him alive. I'm just like, what?
Like, who thought that week was like, who's doing the pep talk?
I know.
Jameis. And they're like, oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't going to say something outrageous. Like, oh, what's this? A W. Let's get some W's. Like, bro,
he's so weird.
But, like, I think once I saw Cam Newton do that and he rocking back and forth saying some funny stuff, like, I would start dying, dude. Because, like, the original clip sounds like a good pep talk.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's decent. But then they put like the cool music behind it, and then they make it put really serious.
Yeah.
But if you put some funny music behind it, dude, I'm telling you, it is gold. Like one of them had like an edit when he was rocking back and forth. A rocking chair was like, hey. Crazy, bro. But also, why Reggie Bush? And what do you think about his Heisman being taken
Give it to
away?
him.
Okay.
100%.
But why Reggie Bush was like what? 06? 07? Last weekend?
Why?
What? You were watching college football at that age?
No.
Oh.
But like, yeah, everybody knows I got into football like super late. So like I would just look up like.
Yeah, I love this guy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got into football late, so I would just look up like.
Yeah.
If you ask me who my favorite running back of all time is, it is Reggie Bush.
Yeah.
Like
I think a lot of people love Reggie Bush.
Yeah. So like I would just for some reason, well, you know what also helps? Like quick backstory on it. My first Madden ever was Madden 13. Megatron was on the front.
Okay.
Reggie Bush was on the team.
On the Lions team?
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah. So like it was like later Reggie Bush, but for some reason I just liked him still. So then like I like dove deeper into Reggie Bush and then like saw how good he was on like even like the Saints, and then like in college was just so stinking dominant, like was just unbelievable. So I was like, dude, this guy is an animal. And yeah, 100%. It makes no sense to me after all the NIL deals that are going around that he doesn't have his Heisman Trophy yet, to be honest.
Yeah, no, he'll get it back.
You think so?
He'll get it back. If the NCAA holds it on for another 5 years, I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
Might take some time just because of how they work.
Yeah. Because it's pretty often that I see someone mention it.
They took the trophy from him?
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
You're going to go in someone else's house?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I guess, but...
Yeah, like I'm 99% sure he does not have the trophy at his house.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on to the NFL.
Yeah.
All right. This is where you're probably going to say something a lot cooler than me.
Probably not.
I just want to hear who you think.
Oh, for you?
No.
No, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, who you know, basically.
What?
Who you know that is yours. It's not who you think. It's
your
guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's your guy.
Yeah. So. So, my pick was, I'm a defensive guy. I've said it a lot. I'm a defensive guy. I always liked Darrelle Revis Terrell Reese is like my number one like pick for who I would want to be.
Okay.
If I was a player, and then a hybrid between him and Troy Polamalu.
See, I would love to have like a guy that displayed both, because like Rivas was a hawk.
Yeah.
Polamalu was a good safety. Like, I'd take him over most guys as just a cover guy.
Me too.
Like, he had good hands he was known more for like making those crazy tackles.
Yeah.
But like, if you've seen some of the interceptions,
No, I know, bruh. Well, like I see all
the
the memes all the time. Like Earth's covered by 2/3 of water, and then Troy Polamalu covers the other third, bruh. Fire.
But like, here's the thing though. Like, I would probably just take Polamalu over Rivas. I know that sounds
no.
crazy.
I know. I agree with that statement, but as a Jets fan, like Terrell Reese was like what I saw first. You know what I mean? Like that's all the reason I picked Terrell Reese first.
100%.
But if I were to pick a player and position wise, I would just try and copy Polamalu to a T.
Got you. I got you.
So
I'm with you. I'm on the other side of the ball.
Okay.
Okay, and this is because
not too many people are picking defense first.
Let's go. Okay, Wes Welker. Thank you. You're welcome. It's Wes Welker.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that might be the lamest pick.
You're welcome. So, reason why?
Yeah, tell me that.
I think Julian Edelman had his career
Because of him?
because of Wes Welker.
I agree. Well, pause. Hold
And Cooper Kupp had his season because of Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen did basically exactly what Cooper Kupp did, but Cooper Kupp just had a better quarterback. Like Thielen, when he had Diggs, like that Diggs last 2 years with the Vikings, Adam Thielen was gross. Just go before you give me that stupid look, dude. Just go back and watch. You know what I'm saying?
Watch who? Adam Thielen?
Adam Thielen.
I'm not sleeping on him, but like this.
Oh,
is
you're
just
sleeping on him because you just acted like I just said freaking Joe Schmo from
bro. I'm gonna keep it $110 trillion. You are picking the most random players I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Wes Welker's a random person?
No, but it's just like, who do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, LeBron James, Megatron, Deion Sanders. Like, you are such a typical white Patriots fan. Straight up.
You got any more racially motivated comments?
You are a typical white, short Patriots
I want to
fan.
see one guy that can actually guard Wes Welker.
I'm not denying the man's... Oh, my.
Oh, so now it's he's good. He's just white. Is that what we're saying? No, I don't want to grow up and be... I don't want to grow up and be Deion Sanders.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to grow up and be LeBron James. I want to be the slot guy that you literally get pissed off every week because he's open. Every week.
I personally don't.
Wes Welker. I do. I want to be the guy that's not like ripping through your defense, but he's poking at you, pissing you off.
Yeah, look, the little pokes don't really tick me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, they do when you're losing though, because then your patience
they ain't
nothing.
losing because of him though.
Huh?
They ain't losing because of him though.
If you can name me one guy in that years that could guard either Wes Welker or Julian Edelman, I'll give you $5 right now.
Give me a second. 2, 1. I'm not an NFL nerd. Give me an NFL or give me an NBA question. All right,
I think the only person that could guard Julian Edelman and Wes Welker, I think Wes Welker might have. I don't think he had, but I'm gonna say his name. Do you want to go ahead? I'll let you go. Before I say it.
I don't care.
Aqib Talib, one of the most underrated corners in my opinion. When he played with the Broncos, dude, what you looking at?
Wes Welker's career. Holy.
I'm telling you right now.
He played defense too.
Huh? No, he probably just had defensive stats because picks. Unless that says wait, was there an interception in there? Because I knew that if he did.
That's crazy. No.
Hold on, we got
like for some. Yeah, he just has like a ton of tackles like on defense.
Oh, that's 100%. That's 100% just from picks.
Yeah, that's funny. But dude, yeah, that's crazy. He had a 1,500-yard season. That's crazy.
I mean, and for that time,
2011, bro. 1,500. And then the year after, 1,300. Sheesh. I mean, 3 years in a row. 2007, 2008, and 2009. Was that with Randy on the team, too? He had over 1,100 on all three.
Yes, dude. Like, Randy was doing his thing for sure, but, like...
I know. I mean, thinking you had prime Brady.
I think it's funny, like, he played for the Dolphins his first 2 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he participated his first year. But then, like, he ended his career with Denver. Oh, wait, with St. Louis, with the Rams. Okay. But he played for 4 teams, right? The thing about it is that he's back in Miami now. He's the wide receiver coach.
Yeah.
So you could see where Jalen Waddle is improving. Because a guy like Tyreek isn't a Wes Welker guy. No. Jalen Waddle is more of a guy like that. And even, like, he's not. The one guy that I could see is just like Wes Welker on this team is Braxton Berrios. Yes. And you could see the improvement in that guy. And that guy's like 28, dude. Like, it is cool to see that guy finally getting his reps. But, yeah, dude, I'm just going to say Wes Welker. That's what you know, it's not flashy. I know I'm a Patriots fan. It's the only other guy that I wanted to grow up being that wasn't a Patriot, Percy Harvin.
I'm going to keep it a buck, 10 trillion.
Oh, my gosh. You got to watch some Percy.
No idea.
Percy Harvin, either Vikings highlight reel.
Man.
Or you got to watch the Seahawks. He was the man that returned a kickoff return against the Broncos when they curb stomped them. Remember when the Legion of Boom curb stomped Peyton Manning? Percy Harvin was the man that returned one of the I think it was a punt or a kickoff. He might have done both. Hold on, he might have done both.
Looking him up.
Seahawks.
Okay.
Versus Broncos.
I'll allow it, I guess.
Super Bowl stats. Let's go. Here we go. We're locked in.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really sleeping on him.
43.
Just gonna keep it a buck.
Who's that?
Percy Harvin.
What do you mean not sleeping on him? Oh, you looking at stats?
Yeah.
Oh, don't look at stats. Oh, don't look at stats. No, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Yeah, we just don't look at the only factual thing.
Listen, Percy Harvin. Okay.
His highest yard season was 967. 2011.
Because him and Tavon Austin had the same kind of like career.
Okay.
Just like the potential and how they were used. Like potential, how they were used.
Okay.
And those are the two players where I'm like, it's unfair for them guys to be drafted by crappy organizations and waste all of their career. You know?
I feel that.
So, all right. We're done.
I guess so.
Hands off. We're done. So, let's move into it. Okay. Week 17 predictions. Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, this is my thing, okay? I did our little recaps from last week.
Okay.
Do you want to guess out of 16 games how you did?
Did we not talk about it already or no? I thought I was like 9 for 6. Was I not?
No. Out of 16 games, that's 9 plus 6 is 15.
Okay, so then I was 10 for 6. Or holy.
No, that's 16.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
You think you were 10-6?
I thought so.
You were 8-8.
Oh, okay, whatever.
I was 10-6.
Congratulations.
So
I'm gonna pee on his MacBook.
But good news.
Yeah, good news.
We start out the week 1-0. We got the game right. You were close with that Browns and Jets game.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty close. All right, don't do that. So,
yo, you know what's even crazier?
What?
Today, my brain like finally got the lock in. I finally got my priorities straight.
Yeah.
Downloaded FanDuel and DraftKings on Ashley's phone.
I'm up next.
We're up next. We're up, baby. We're up big.
You're down and we're up. So, woo! Hear me out.
Yeah,
Hear me out.
Yeah.
It's a weird week, though, because it's New Year's week kind of deal.
Yeah.
We have one game on Saturday. That's it.
Okay.
It's an 8 o'clock game. Weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, I know.
No
Whatever.
Monday Night Football either.
What?
So we have.
That's true.
We have a whole lot going on Sunday. So basically, me and you, we're locked in Sunday for real. Okay.
Yeah.
So Lions, 11-4. Cowboys 10-5.
Yeah.
Cowboys are 5.5-point favorites. The over/under is 42.
In Dallas, bruh.
52. I'm sorry.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm just.
Good. You're good, gang. Man. Am I really about to say Lions here, bruh?
Are you?
I think I might.
Are you?
I'm going to do it.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm going to go Lions. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to go Lions. I'm going to go 27-21.
Okay. So I'm going to be writing all these down.
Yeah.
And you said 27-21. I went Lions 28-24.
Okay.
So I'm on that same boat.
Okay.
You believe it's under, though, of the 52,
yes.
over under 52, which is fine. I just think that we might be getting a full shootout or a nothing game.
Yeah.
Nothing game. So
yeah, I agree.
I agree with that score there. Okay. First 1 p.m. game that we have going on. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Where is it? Holy crap. We have the Patriots at the Bills. Okay. Patriots are 4-11. Bills are 9-6. And the Bills are 14-point favorites with, an over-under of 40.
I think it's getting over. But just because I think I feel like I can trust the Patriots to drop at least 13. But I can also see the Bills dropping 30.
Yeah.
So Bills 30, Patriots 13. I think. I feel like that's a good score.
Man,
right?
that is a good score. The only thing about it is this is a game here. This is a game here, okay? I have Bills 24-14. Okay?
Okay.
They struggled against the Patriots last time.
Yeah.
I know it's in Orchard Park, and that could be a total difference maker. I just don't believe in the Bills yet.
Really?
I don't.
Okay.
Like, there's a weird feeling, and it has nothing to do with their last few games. It's that Broncos game that still throws me off. It's been 4 weeks, and I'm still thrown off about that.
You got to let it go, man.
I don't think I can. So, I will still take the Bills, but I think the Patriots may cover. So that's what I'm thinking over here.
Okay.
But you think they're going over, and you think it's going to be a total cover for the Bills. So
yeah.
I totally respect that. Let's move on to the next game. Probably the best game that should have been flexed into Sunday night, 100%. I'm not interested in the Packers-Vikings for Sunday Night Football. Yeah. So the Dolphins, who are 11-4, and Ravens, who are 12-3. This is in Baltimore. Over-under is 47. The over-under is way too low, in my opinion. The Ravens are 3-point favorites. So
I want to hear yours first, then.
Give me the Ravens 31-28. Okay? And the only reason I say that is that this Raven team is great, absolutely great. I know Jalen Waddle is out now, and this is why I'm kind of mad I put 31-28, because we just got the news this morning.
Yeah.
But I think it'll still be close. I really do. I know the Ravens are going to win this game. But remember, do you remember the game last year that they played and both dropped a cool 30 apiece? Do we not remember that game?
No.
It was. We'll go back to it. When you do your predictions, I'll look it up for a second. But I'm telling you right now, give me the Dolphins. I'm just kidding. Give me the Ravens 31-28, and that makes it a push. So
okay.
Or no, that gives it an over. I'm sorry. I can't do math today.
It's okay.
Yeah, but that's an easy over for me, in my opinion.
All right, so here's my thing.
Okay, give me it.
Here's
resume. Okay.
I think it's going to go under. Just because I like the Ravens defense, and I also think the Dolphins defense is pretty good against receivers.
Okay.
And I don't feel like the Ravens rushers are as healthy if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So I'm thinking like a
See? This is a fun game.
24-21 Ravens. Give it to me. Pause.
24-21.
I like it.
So you think it's going to go under?
Yeah, for sure.
Dang.
I think it's a lockup game.
Except for Jalen Ramsey. Okay.
Okay.
Last year for the Dolphins. Last year's score against these two teams, which it was in M&T Bank Stadium, Baltimore. Dolphins won 42-38. A cool 80 piece.
Man.
And I don't see, like, is there so much of a click that we see that there was pieces added that were, like, totally different defense? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
But I know the defense this year is a lot better than last year's. For just whatever reason it is. However they're playing their game script, it's working.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's a cool over, dude. Cool, easy over. But anyways, we'll move on to the next one. 7-8 Falcons go to Chicago to play the 6-9 Bears. Bears are 2.5-point favorites. Over-under's 38. Thoughts?
I'm going Falcons.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is Taylor Heineke starting?
As far as I'm...
If Taylor Heineke, you know, I'm just going to do for both, but I mean, if Taylor Heineke starting, definitely Falcons. But I'm going to go... I might go over, too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go over. I'm thinking like 27 Falcons.
Okay.
Like 23 Bears.
Is that... So you're doing with and without
Not
Tyler?
both.
Oh, with both? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do both.
So...
Just make it easy.
Okay, so you're thinking this is going to go a little what? A little over?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, when we say little, we mean a lot.
Yeah.
Ooh, 50. My gosh. I'm in the same boat. Give me the Falcons 24-17.
Okay. So is that's close.
That's 41.
Oh, okay.
But it is over.
Man, that's low-key disrespectful to be that low.
It is, but let's just call it what it is.
I know.
The Falcons' defense is good.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. And the Bears, they're just kind of like...
Garbage.
I'm not going to say it, but they're around there.
Yeah.
They're around there for sure.
Yeah.
So, but I think this Falcons team, it's just weird. You blew out the Colts, right? The Bears just beat the Cardinals. This is like a mid game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
it's a mid fest.
It's a mid off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we have the next game. Here we have the Titans, the 5-10 Titans. 5-10 Titans. Wow.
Yeah. No bueno.
Going to the Houston Texans, little stadium down there. They're 8-7. Over/under's 44. Texans are -4 favorites, or favored by 4 points.
CJ Stroud back for sure. I'm gonna go Texans for sure.
Okay.
The score though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Yikes! Do I want to be disrespectful? Yeah,
you can.
I'll be disrespectful. Let's go 31-24. No, lower. Let's go 31-17.
Wow.
Is that disrespectful?
I mean, it ain't crazy.
Okay.
But I just think CJ's not going to have a bounce back to 30 points.
I think so.
I don't. I'm around there. I'm around there.
If you say let's see, I don't think he's going to bounce back and get 30, 28. Do it to me. No way. What? You make no sense.
No, because this is the only reason I say that is that with this Titans secondary.
Don't even.
Hold on. With this Titans secondary, it's not hard to throw touch. Like the Seahawks,
I don't think he's going to drop 30 and your score differential is a field goal off.
I don't think they're going to have to kick any field goals here, all right? I'm just saying. So, I have the under in this game, though. I do have the under. Titans can't score for their life. But this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do.
Do it.
Texans, 28. Titans, 14.
Okay.
So, that is a cool 42.
You are right literally 3 points under on both of their scores. And you were treating mine like it was outrageous.
No, well, you said
31-17.
Yeah, but you said like it was a blowout. I don't think 14 is really a blowout.
It's the same differential.
No, but you said I don't think it's a blowout. You think it's a blowout. I don't think 14 is a blowout.
No, I didn't say blowout. I said low-key disrespectful.
Oh, okay. See, now I got you. Now we're back on the same rail. You know what I'm saying? No.
What?
I'm back. Raiders.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm gonna put a curtain right between us. Raiders, they're 7-8, dude. This is impressive. I like Antonio Pierce as the head coach.
I agree.
He's a cool dude.
I agree.
The Colts, they're 8-7, but they're 3.5-point favorites, and the over/under's 42.5. Give me the Raiders.
You're going Raiders.
24-21. Yep. I think the Raiders will actually win this game off the momentum of beating the Chiefs. I think so, especially in Arrowhead.
Yeah, I'm going to go Colts. I'm going to go Colts, but I'm thinking it's going to be a low-scoring game. So I'm thinking like 21-17 Colts. So just cover spread for Colts. On mine, at least. The spread I see on mine is 3.5.
Well, yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I like that. I just don't see the Colts struggled last week.
I know, dude.
They need to win this game to be in the playoffs.
Wait, is Michael Pittman back?
Oh, yeah.
Is he?
He is.
Okay, then yeah, I'm sticking with my score.
Okay. As far as my knowledge, I don't know what the news on Josh Jacobs is, but he's doubtful for Sunday.
Yeah.
I like Zamir White, so I'm just gonna.
I mean, yeah, he balled out. What 143?
150.
150.
I think he touched. Hold on. Let me check because I like to make sure I'm not just screaming whatever.
Yeah, I like to give them guys some props. Or
145.
Dang it, I was off by 2.
I like to just be like, give me 150.
Give me 150.
So the next game we got going on here, 2-13 Panthers. Going to Jacksonville to play the 8-7 Jaguars. Jaguars are 4-point favorites. The over/under is 36.5 now.
Give me the Panthers. Oh yeah, no Trevor Lawrence. Give me the Panthers. I don't even believe what I'm saying.
I don't either.
I'm sticking with it. Give me the Panthers, but I'm going to go 27-23 Panthers.
I respect it. They don't have a first-round pick. Go out in there and win some games.
I know,
yeah. No.
They just dropped 30 against the Packers, so I think they can drop 27 against the Jags. That's kind of where my thought process is.
I think you're right on 27 with the Panthers.
Really?
I think you are. I don't think it's a win, though. I think that they have too much talent around for the Jet. Okay. So I still think there's too much talent around the Jacksonville offense.
Can you repeat how you just said talent?
The talent?
Okay. I thought I heard some talent. I thought I heard some talent. It's okay. No worries.
The talent. What?
Literally just call you in 4K.
The talent.
The talent.
Talent.
Okay, he said
talent.
Never mind. Whatever.
Talent.
Just go, dude.
Is there any other words you have on the board for me to?
No. Talent.
Look under the table.
Talent.
Look under the table.
No.
Go ahead.
They probably see it.
So
talent. Sorry.
Jags 31, Panthers 27.
All right.
I don't care who's at quarterback.
Wait, you think the Jags dropped the 31 with their backup?
Yeah. When they do, call me. So,
all right.
I actually put that score before Trevor Lawrence, but I'm just too lazy to be like, yeah, I'm going to change it. Like,
yeah.
Am I going to really put the Jags down and say the Panthers are going to win? No. I'm not dumb. So, like, okay, so next game here, Rams, who are 8-7. Frisky. Giants, who are 5-10. Over-unders 43.5. Giants, they have a +6 going into this game for the spread.
Give me the Rams spread, bruh.
I know. I tried to talk you. I tried to talk you in there for a second, get you all going, but it didn't work. So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking a Rams cool 33.
To what? To what, man?
18.
That's the real quick. What the? Did you look at my notes?
No way. No way. You're lying to me.
I had the Rams 35-18.
Really?
That's weird, dude. That is weird. So, the only thing I'm going to say about it is that unless they put in, you know who, they don't have a chance of covering.
Oh, I agree.
Tyrod Taylor, come on now.
Yeah, I know.
Come on now.
What
So,
are we doing?
We're going to move on here. Cardinals, 3-12. Eagles, 11-4. Eagles are 11.5 point favorites. Over-unders 48. I think this is an easy over.
Over?
Yeah, I really think so. I think K1's enough. Like, he can get you a cool 14. But I what? You don't think so?
Like by himself?
No, like he's the quarterback, so he can get 14 points on the board for everybody.
Okay. Yeah.
What did you think I meant by that?
Like Cardinals only put up 14.
No.
Okay.
They're going to put up more.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's given.
Yeah. Given you'll get minimum 14 because of K1. I'm with you.
Yeah, so right here I put the Eagles 31, Cardinals 20. So that's going to cover.
Okay. That's
going to cover for the Cardinals if it stays at 11.5 and it goes over. So that's what I'm thinking because Eagles they're starting to look weird. I'm not going to sit here and be like, "Oh, it's an easy blowout." Every week it's different. So what do you got? Let me hear it.
I'm thinking more along the lines of I think Cardinals cover.
Okay.
First of all, I think it is 28-21.
I like that. The only thing about it is it's close to that over-under. You're right over.
I know.
Ooh, you're close, boy.
Oh, yeah.
You're close. So, next game we got going on here, 7-8 Saints, 8-7 Bucks. Bucks are 2.5 point favorite. Over-under's 42.5. Yeah, I don't think this game's going over 42.5. I don't. I think this is Bucks 20, Saints 17. I know Bucks have been looking pretty decent here recently. I'm just waiting for the game of Baker to really collapse.
Really?
But still win.
You think so?
Yeah, like if he's been this good for the last 3 weeks, it's kind of like a Zach Wilson thing, but he's not Zach Wilson. Like I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying he has that. I mean, the Bucks are on a 4-game win streak. Yeah. They beat the Jags, beat the Packers, beat the Falcons, beat the Panthers. Like, you know, yeah, they went on a little losing streak, but they're back in the win column. So this is the game where I think it gets too close, but I think they clinch here. So give me the Bucks 2017. Thoughts?
I agree with the winner and point differential, but I'm thinking more 24-21.
So hear me out.
Yeah. I know it's just over, ain't it? It is, right? Am I tripping?
It's close, but it's over. It's close, but it's over.
So I wouldn't be surprised if I witnessed a 24-17 Bucks.
I wouldn't be shocked if they blow out the Saints.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked with that either.
If the Saints beat the Bucks,
I would be surprised.
This is all part of the script now. I'm telling you right now. The Saints are going to win this game, and we're going to be so damn confused about this freaking division. I know. There might be a chance that we just nuke the division. And you 4 teams, Canada.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, straight Canada.
Straight to the XFL, bro.
I don't know. This is the division I'm hoping the Bucks win so that we don't have to worry about the next week or two. You know what I mean? Yeah. About, like, who's supposed to be in it. Because if the Bucks get another win 9-7. Okay, I could deal with that. Now it's looking more like the AFC South. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The NFC South and the AFC South right now, horrible.
Yeah, bad.
Horrible. But we will move on. Let's move on to... No! So, let's move on. We got the... Never mind. We got the Niners, 11-4. Commanders, 4-11. Totally opposite seasons. Over-unders, 49.5. The Niners are 13.5 point favorites. Yeah, it's Niners. This is a comeback game for real. Brock Purdy, I'm telling you right now, he's gonna have a good game, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's still good."
Oh, I know. Well, yeah, I feel like Brock Purdy.
I think he still is still good, but like,
yeah,
the narrative.
The critics are absolutely outrageous against my man.
I'm telling you. So, what do you think?
I'm thinking it's a bounce back game as well, but I do think Brock Purdy will still. All right, so hear me out. I wouldn't be surprised if Brock Purdy threw for 3 touchdowns, no matter what.
Okay.
But I also wouldn't be surprised if he threw 2 interceptions. Still with like weird like mental battle of like the critics are out to get me, like media's like still like throwing me off. So like I wouldn't be surprised if he threw for 2 interceptions. But I think no matter what, he's gonna throw 3 passing touchdowns.
Okay. So,
but I'm gonna go 33 49ers.
33 for the 49ers?
Correct.
Okay.
And then 14 for the Commanders.
Jacoby Brissett, man. So that's a cool, what, 47?
I think so.
Am I dumb? No, 47. So it's
Because
under.
they got the Rams next week. Okay.
Yeah, forget about it. I like that. That over-under is too much. Is
I
it
agree.
not? That's too much.
I know.
I feel like that's an easy under. I took the Niners. I just looked at my notes. Hold on.
You went over?
I totally went over. Such a dumb. Dude, I'm so dumb. Niners 35. Commanders 21. But
yeah, I thought about throwing a 21 out there, but I was just like,
I'm pretty sure Jacoby Brissett's going to be in this game.
Yeah.
So I just think like the Niners, right, will get out to such a big lead that's when it goes over. But if it's like what you're talking about where it's 33-14, like they get that last touchdown.
Yeah.
In like one of the last few drives, it's going under. It's I'm telling you, it's going to come down to those last few drives.
You think so?
I really do. I don't.
Okay.
And so, moving on to our next game, we have the Steelers, who are 8-7, and the Seahawks, who are also 8-7. Seahawks are 3.5 point favorites. The over/under is 41.
See, the Steelers just confused the crap out of me, dude.
I know. And the Seahawks, they did not look good last week against the Titans.
Like they confused the crap out of
But
me.
I'm just gonna say Seahawks here.
Me too.
I'm just gonna say Seahawks,
And I'm gonna go
and I'm
under,
also.
I think.
You said what?
Under.
Oh, you're gonna go under as well.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go under as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the Seahawks win 24-10.
Ooh.
And I just believe that the Steelers cannot get anything going.
I agree.
And that's the scary part. Yes, they just put up 34 against the Bengals, but I don't think they're ever consistent, like ever. So I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be a bad game for them. If they end up winning this game, my bad. You know what I mean? I know it's in Seattle. Both of these home stadiums are like huge impacts.
Yeah. And like there's so many teams like that. Like we just talked about like Cleveland earlier. Like Cleveland 100% completely different team in Cleveland. Yeah. So man, and especially since Seahawks are home, like that's why I'm going Seahawks. Mm-hmm. But I'm feeling like a 21-13. So it's pretty close to yours, but I think I'm hopeful that the Steelers can get 2 field goals. Yeah, I mean.
This is a game where I'm thinking, where are the Steelers going?
Yeah, I know.
Where do you say, okay, it's either an O-line problem or it's a Kenny Pickett problem? And I know there's that love, like that romance story, the kid from Pittsburgh that comes back to Pittsburgh.
I know. Yeah, I agree.
Just chuck it because it's at this point.
This is his second starting season, correct? Well, it's the second season period.
Correct. And so this is where I'm trying to think. Can Geno maybe beat the Steelers defense? Like, the way they struggled last week, I hope it pisses them off and it beats the Steelers this week. Coming up. So
yeah. That's my hope, but it's just like, dude,
I know. Let's move on to the next 4:00 game here. The Steelers and Seahawks is the first 4:00 game. The second one here is the Bengals, who are 8-7, playing the 9-6 Chiefs. Did we think at this point? Remember what before the season we were like, these teams are both gonna have 10 wins at this point.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a great game.
It ain't looking good, bruh. But I did see something. So if the Chiefs win this game, they clinch at least their division first.
Okay.
So
that's the good news.
Yeah, that's the good news for them at least. And I do think that the Chiefs will win.
You do?
Yeah. Just because I'm pretty. If I'm correct, Jake Browning did not look good last week. Let me see.
No, not against that Steelers defense. God,
yeah,
no.
dude, they dropped 11.
Yeah, I know.
And it's not like the Chiefs defense is any easier to score on. Like the Chiefs defense is still good.
Yeah.
So man, and it's in Arrowhead. Raps,
Rap. Forget about it.
Yeah, like I'm thinking 27-16 Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the over-under is 44, so you're just missing it here.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's an under game, which is fine. Because I have the Chiefs 24-21.
Okay.
And I think this is a struggle game for both teams. But then again, it's real close.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying 45 points. You're saying 43.
I think so, yeah.
So we're not off. You know what I mean? It's just difference of what we think the Bengals will do basically at this point. So we'll move on to the next game. We have the Chargers, who are 5-10, to play the 7-8 Broncos. Over under 36.5. Broncos are 3.5-point favorites. I'm going to tell you something after you pick your score because I don't think you remember. I don't think you remember that piece of news. Do you remember that piece of news?
I'm going to go Chargers. Because...
Don't you dare say it. Say it.
What?
You're saying, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, because no Russ.
This guy listens to the news.
Oh, my goodness.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, I'm going to go Chargers.
Okay.
Just because I have no idea who the Broncos' backup is. Is it Drew Lock?
Jarrett Stidham.
Who?
You don't know Jarrett Stidham? The GOAT?
Chargers 30, Broncos 10. No,
30?
I'm just kidding.
Holy.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm going to go Chargers 24, though, and then Broncos, yikers, maybe 13.
Maybe 13.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so that's a cool 37. So that's right over, dude.
Yeah.
You think that's an over game?
I mean, when the over-under is 36.5, yikers.
So, no, it's about on, but I'll say Chargers 2010.
That's a good score. That's a great score.
How much more can they really
score?
score?
What? Well done. You know what? That's a great score.
I appreciate it.
You know what? Something just spoke to my soul. That's going to be the score, too.
Really?
2010, yeah.
Man, it's going to be exciting.
You know what? I'm going to place a $5 bet on the Chargers Broncos game.
Exact
2010. Score? Yeah. we're going for $1 million.
Oh yeah, we are. So hear me out. This is probably the most interesting game when it comes to who's on whose side. But the Packers are 7-8 and the Vikings are 7-8. It's a pick'em game. Over under is 43.5.
You want to talk about a mid-fest? Holy
I know,
crap.
but this is where I'm at. I asked a bunch of people about this game.
Packers.
Yeah.
I just...
Go ahead. Packers, next question.
Packers, next game.
No, I'm totally with it, but
Yeah.
some people think, like, maybe the Vikings can figure something out. Maybe, like, there's two sides to it. Packers, their offense could explode. Jane Reed could be great. The Vikings, the problem is they got Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson, so you can never count them out. But I'm still going to go Packers with you, so I want to hear your explanation. So go ahead.
I think it's going to be a pretty big shootout. I'm not going to lie to you, though.
Interesting.
Like, decent, not like
30?
30 bombers.
Oh.
Maybe 30 for the Packers.
Oh.
But maybe 30-26 Packers.
30-26.
I think so.
Now, this is where I was at with the game.
Yeah.
I picked Packers. I was like, okay, that's great.
Okay.
Then they said they were going to start not Nick Mullins, but Jaron Hall.
Who?
Hold on. Jaron Hall. You want to hear stats for the year? Let's go. 101 yards.
Okay.
0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. His first game, he had 23 yards. He's cooking. So, basically, I'm never going to trust any type of guy that's coming out onto the field with 100 yards on the year. Don't care. So, give me the Packers 28, Vikings 13, somehow. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, deep ball. Sure.
So, I'm not going to lie. I was not aware of who Hall was and that he was starting, but I'm still going to stick with my score.
You never know.
I know.
He might be the next Mahomes.
Yeah.
His stats were similar to Mahomes once upon a time, right? So, all right, I agree with these. We only disagreed with one game.
I think it was the Colts one, right?
I think it was.
Man, bruh.
So
I just like that.
We always lose like 3 though.
I know, always.
Do we want to switch them up?
Nah, I'm sticking with it. No, I like it. Picasso.
I like this. This is if Jarrett Stidham comes out and starts bawling against the Chargers, I'm gonna be so mad that I picked the freaking Chargers. The Easton stick. It's gonna piss me off. But here's the thing: I'm gonna go at this game one more time because I'm gonna see if Keenan Allen is playing. He won't play Sunday. So, basically, yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll just keep. I'm just gonna not touch it no more. I'm not gonna touch the screen no more. The Chargers are gonna win, and that's what we have for this episode. Woo! This episode is done. We are set. Do we have any other news, any other notes that I'm looking through? I don't see any.
I don't think so. But just to give everybody a heads up, we should be back in working orderly fashion. Next week. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, we'll have 2 episodes for you guys next week.
Yeah,
don't you worry about that.
Yeah,
we'll have that.
Yeah, we'll work something out. But
and,
dude, videos are
huge.
Are
here. They're here.
We're
They're
live,
now.
baby. Ka-chow.
And at this point, we want to see you guys subscribe to that YouTube channel.
I know.
So we will see you guys next week, and we hope you guys have a great time on New Year's. Be with family, be safe, and yeah, we will see you guys next Tuesday.
Yep. Peace.
See ya.